The power of the dark. Bang, 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 bang.
Hi everyone, I'm Marco. Welcome to SWGoH Games. Today we are going over a forum post that just came out from CG Crump. As we all know, clones would get a rework, but also Ahsoka Tano got a touch-up. Well, we're going over the reworks, see how they look like now. Pretty fast thinking about how they become viable. And let's just check the forum post itself first. Well, it says, yeah, here. Following the comments, it also says about the Clone Wars a lot. Here you see a lot. Yeah, that's not really interesting stuff. Here you see. Let's just over the. Why did all the clones? Let's check that part. The clone troopers were in need of a rework prior to release of the light side version of Geonosis. Rex, Echo, and Fives are essentially part of the sub-faction inside the clone troopers, and this gives us some room to create more thematic squad around 501st. Shakti helped the clone squad in general, but we felt there was still room to improve. Alright, let's go to Echo's rework. Here, you see updated text highlighted in green as always. And here they get a new tech, 501st. That's something interesting. I guess that will be in the new light side territory battles or in one of the kits with the leader ability, but mostly I think it will be needed for the 501st. I think it will be needed for a separatist or a Geonosis territory battle, but then the light side version. Well, let's get over it. Basic abilities: supporting fire, final text. Oh yeah, this final text update deals physical damage to the target enemy. This attack deals 50% more damage if Echo had critical chance up. Grant the weakest Galactic Republic ally 25% turn meter. Well, that's actually, in the past it was grant 20% turn meter to a random ally with less than 50% turn meter. So yeah, it's now actually more of a touch-up than that it is a rework. Special 1, AMP Grenade. The old text was deal physical damage to all enemies and dispel all positive status effect on them. Fine, and now the update, deal physical damage to all enemies and dispel all buffs on them. Stun all droid enemies. That's very interesting, and that will be useful against. That will really be useful in a separatist might, I think. Or maybe more the clone might. I don't know how they're going to call it. But you see, there will be a lot of clone opponents, and I think this will be really useful. Or clone opponents. I mean, droid opponents. A unique one. Final text: whenever a clone trooper or 501st ally uses their basic ability during their turn, Echo assists whenever another clone trooper or 501st ally critically hits an enemy. Echo's next attack will be critically hit. Alright, well, the old text, yeah. I see we need the 501st for this, and I get why, because yeah, we're all part of it. Unique to Domino Squad. Final text. He gets a Zeta for this. Really good. Not good actually, but yeah, we all want a Zeta. Zetas are pretty good in the game, but let's go over it. Clone Trooper and 501st allies have 20% critical chance. When an enemy evades an attack from a Clone Trooper or 501st ally, Echo deals damage to them equal to 20% of their max health, which can be evaded. If 5 is percent, Echo deals 100% more damage when 5 is taunting, or has 100% defense when 5 is not taunting. Well, that's useful, a bit of extra offense. Let's go to the next one. 5s. Here you also got a leader. I want to check that out first. Did he get? Oh, he got the leader ability. I don't know. Not sure if he had a leader ability. Oh wait, he did. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. It was my bad. I never noticed he would be a leader. All right. Well, let's go over it. Well, the basic didn't change, as we can see here. The special did change. In the old text, it calls random allies to assist. If the ally is a clone, both attacks deal 75% more damage. The new text deals physical damage to the target enemy and call a target ally to assist. So here you can target the ally you want to assist. And if the assisting ally is a clone, trooper or 500 first, both attackers deal 35% more damage at the end of the turn. If there are no allies, are taunting, 5 taunts for 2 turns. Alright, veteran clone trooper. Clone troopers have plus 50% defense and other allies gain half that element. 500 first allies gain protection over time, 5% for 2 turns whenever they are critically hit. And unique 1, also Domino Squad, 5 has 85% counter chance and gains 50% turn meter whenever another clone trooper or 500 first ally takes damage and half that element when for other allies. If Echo is present, 5 is 100% defense. Oh yeah, here you see the stuff Echo had too. And second unique, 5s can be revived. When another 500 first clone trooper ally would be defeated while 5 is active, their health is set to 100 and 5 is defeated instead. If 5 is defeated this way, 500 first clone troopers ally gain his max health, max protection speed, and offense stats in addition to their own until the end of the battle. So I would recommend mod 5 with those stats, because then if he dies, the other clone gets the abilities or gets the stats. Well, let's go to the best clone. We all know that, Rex. Here, 500 first, he is the same as all. Let's get to the basic. Impeding shot. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and remove 25% turn meter. Grant potency up for 1 turn to a random 500 first clone trooper ally who doesn't have it. And here it was just and remove 25% turn meter. That's more of a touch up, I think, right now. But let's get to special 1. Form up. Okay, I'm not going over all this stuff in the red text. Dispel all debuffs on all allies and grant them tenacity up for 3 turns. Clone trooper allies have gained 60% turn meter, plus an additional 10% turn meter for each debuff dispelled this way. And other allies gain half that element. Well, yeah, as we can see here, this is the ability Rex had in the past, but just another touch up on it. What the hell? Does he have a jetpack right now? Wait. Oh my goodness, he gets a jetpack. I think he is going to have one in the new Clone Wars season. Well, I'm interested in that. Alright, our aerial advantage. Final text update. Deal physical damage to the target enemy plus bonus damage equal to 25% of the target's max health for each turn a clone trooper ally has taken during this encounter. This ability starts in cooldown. And the leader, Brothers in Arms. It's, yeah, by the way, here, I like the animation of it with the jetpack and all. But let's get here. Brothers in Arms, the leader ability. Clone trooper allies and 500 first allies has 20% max health. This increase is doubled for 500 first clone trooper and half for other allies. In addition, whenever an ally suffers a critical hit, all clone trooper allies gain 50% turn meter and other allies gain half the element. Well, really good this still. And I think you should, I'm not sure if you should replace Rex Lead with instead of Shakti. Like, I mean, they are both good with the reworks and I really like this. Let's get to the captain of the 500 first. All 500 first allies have 4% speed for each 500 first ally present at the start of the battle. Other 500 first clone trooper allies reduce their own ability cooldowns by 1 at the start of each of their turns. If Ahsoka Tano is an ally, she gains critical hit immunity for 2 turns whenever she falls below 100% health. Well, I'm sure this is the beginning of reworks for the new season of the Clone Wars, because Ahsoka Tano and Rex, they always were good friends, and I really think, yeah, I just really think they will get something together. Not something, never mind. But let's just go over it here. I think Ahsoka and Rex will have something like synergy with each other. Let's get to the Ahsoka Tano touch up. And here we see Ahsoka got the 500 first tag too, probably because of the Clone Wars. And here only the basic got updated. The obstacle, that's if another 500 first ally is present, Ahsoka also recovers 50% health. Well, that was kinda with her old kit, she also got health. But here we see it only happens when a 500 first ally is present. So that's probably the synergy Rex and Ahsoka will have together. But that was it for this for these reworks. Might be a bit late with the video, but just better late than never. And I hope you all enjoyed it. We are done for now. I see you. I'll probably see you all later with the next post or maybe a Grand Arena Championships. They are almost starting again. And don't forget. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why don't forget. Let's just say first, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts about the reworks. Be sure to subscribe and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen.
Let the Wookiee win.
I believe I'm self-made, yeah.